¿Qué onda, Kipi? Ah, yo voy a Israel. Ya no sé si estoy lagoso o no estoy lagoso. Esa es la historia de Chao. Miau, miau. Saca ese gato cabrón de acá. Pero vamos a buscar en eventos entonces. Rito de las lanternas. Ver, descripción del evento. Ah, ok, a ver, todo lo que brilla. Hay que terminar esto. Ay, a ver. Creo que la de Child. Ah, no, la de Child sí la hice. La que no hice fue la de Ganyu. Hola, Oscar. Si no haces esta misión, no puedes hacer lo de las linternas. Entonces vamos a terminarlas. Llevo peso muerto en el equipo. A ver.
I'll catch up. Is it just Paimon, or is there
Hola, Steve.
something weird about those hilly trails over there? Right. Maybe it has something to do with that sorta dark energy they're giving off.
Paimon me encanta. Debería ser un personaje jugador.
Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshuin too. Oh, the guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it,
No,
Paimon will
no
feel
porque el
real
monito no me
guilty.
interesa. Yo solo voy a tirar.
Let's go take care of them.
Mira, ya me rendí con ser un canal de Genshin. La audiencia en inglés y en español está bien gaznápira. Ya, pero lo juego porque me divierte. El juego me gusta mucho. Entonces en mi cuenta, en lugar de estar, ay, haz el mono y haz este y haz el otro. Me voy a dedicar a divertirme.
Super evil hilly trolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too. Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing. Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off of it? Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even
Entonces los
worse
monitos
than
que no me llaman la
Xiao's.
atención, de plano los voy a ignorar porque no se trata de que tengas todos los monos. O sea, ese es el negocio para la compañía.
Hello.
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is... Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars.
Ya va
One is
la
better known to
monetización.
one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Levi were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the
Sí.
mountains,
Sí, lo probé. Definitivamente Xiao es muy divertido de usar, pero no es el tipo de personaje que me interese tener. Progreso, ahí voy. Hola, Jocaro. Bien, bien. ¿Tú qué tal? ¿Qué cuentas?
Have you seen the Master of Stars? I believe that now. There is finally... Watching him use his magic is all the proof you... Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon. I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars.
Este güey le está viendo la cara de paisano a todos.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around.
Ok. Bueno, entonces ponme bajito porque de repente grito.
I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently.
¿No es mañana?
I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me. As reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the rite of dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
Que Ching igual al principio nadie la quería.
Finally, a life. Oh, after my beat, but then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
Oh, le está sacando el varo.
What do you think? One's adherents may Surely you jest. There was once a senior Adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Pues al rato que entre a jugar, lo checo.
One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes? One senses that a tragic tale lies behind this wish. So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof.
What's that supposed to...
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning,
Como es personaje doble S,
one may lend you
yo estaba pensando ya inclusive hacer tiradas de 40 diarias, nada más para poder darle fragmentos a los de la Legión y ahí cuando salga, saldrá.
Oh, that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision.
Yo hay días que ni he estado jugando, llevo 200, bueno, llevaría 302 y me hace falta hacer el Masei. Entonces yo creo que llevo como 315. Hubiera llegado a 320 y algo.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food. Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
Ahora, ¿qué hay que hacer? Igual le hacían feo a al monito de agua, Sinshu, creo que se llama. Sinshu. Y ahorita ya no lo bajan, ahorita ya lo subieron en un pedestal, ya no lo bajan de ahí. Ojalá, si es hoy, ojalá que te salga.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? Oh, did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adept, really? What's so fishy about him? So, what you're trying to say is that he can't grant people's wishes? Paimon thinks you should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use. Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller? You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there. So, are you buying or not?
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of
Ay, la
misery,
voz
where the shadow of evil
de Song Lee.
As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle, To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them. Phantom wrath settled into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of
Bien, Juan Manuel.
is the sole surviving yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Oh.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Lille. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you? So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years. The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second. Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly turtles we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about? The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. So tragic. After everything they went through in all their years of protecting Lille, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead. Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly trails come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right?
Right.
Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's... To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His
Oye, baby.
technique seems real enough at least.
¿Y si te haces unas palomitas?
But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn.
Vamos a caminar. Sí. Con salchita. Hola, Roger. ¡Pua! ¡Pua! Hellblade, ya. Está aburridísimo. O sea, la historia está muy padre, pero el juego no es un juego como tal.
Flee at my command, foul demon. Flee! Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh, looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here too.
No, my sword!
don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these chili churros grown in intensity?
Hola, Dios Conejo.
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar? Right! It's the keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power! No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away early!
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adaptive power is not in full flow.
Ay, sí, está desveladito.
Another opportunity.
Well, as it happens,
¿Por qué el eco? ¿Cuál eco?
another bunch of evil hilly churros over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
No. La que tengo más avanzada es Bueno, ahorita reviso. Está entre Fischl y Jiangling.
Someone needs assistance. Oh, it's that conqueror of demons again. No wonder.
¿Qué onda, Martí?
I remember you.
A ver, déjame checo. No, no tengo abierto nada adicional. A ver, cerrar unos cuantos programas. No, a ver. Bueno, ustedes me dicen si sigue pasando.
Beings that have been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exorcising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? Karma? Does that mean... Yeah, Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh... Poor Xiao.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago. All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, Paimon's sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now! Please?
Well, Come on then.
No, Xiao! You've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
A ver, voy a reiniciar el juego. Puede ser que sea eso. Ah, bueno. Pues hasta las 8 de la noche. Pues yo quién sabe si vaya a tirar hoy. Un montón de juegos que terminarme. Ah. Ahí está muertísimo. Vamos a usar este güey. Solo me falta que también Chongyun esté muerto.
Oh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma. You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time too.
Star Snatcher. I am aware of no adeptus by such a name.
So he is a fraud! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
¡Guau! ¡Guau! Sí, al rato lo pueden ir a ver al canal de Jokaro. Aparentemente soy el banner.
It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of, what is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Xiao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Oops. I spoke without thinking again. One more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control.
Puede ser un corto en el micro, fíjate, porque estoy viendo que se duplica. Pero no es todo el tiempo.
Alright, mine. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
You never said anything about killing him.
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream. But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps, probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, Meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
A ver, esto sí es un problema porque no va a servir ni para repetido el video. A ver. Voy a reiniciar la PC. Ahorita regreso, no se me vayan.